So let me see if I got this straight. Brother man, you called me after so many years and you going on about how you took my woman. But let me tell you something. You starting to regret that shit, aren't you? You didn't take what I didn't need. You inherited my problems. That's what you need to understand. You know, I was well aware of you and well aware of all your games. And finally you decided to reach out to me because the truth be told, you having issues. Well, I don't take refunds. You can't return her. You keep it. Pass her on to the next one. Cause she was never right from the beginning. Even the day I saw you in the store, you had this strange look on your face. I already knew what your deal was, but I let it play out. And now look at you. You're miserable. You look like you've aged a couple of years. What's really going on with you? So the next time you decide to reach out to me about her, how about telling the truth? Tell her how she's ran through you, how she's ran your life and turned it upside down. Dude, you inherited a whole lot of problems. I'm good over here. That was so long ago. Nah. You don't need to talk to me about anything. And I'm not going to even tell you anything about it because you fell for the okadoke. You fell for all the lies. I know she made me out to be a bad guy just to win you over. Where did that get you? Where did it get you? So you guys out here thinking you're slick and you going behind somebody's back. You basically was just eating off my plate. But now that plate is gone, now what you got? You got a whole handful of mess. Just pass her on. If you don't want her, you don't want her. But don't come to me with your problems. That's the dumbest thing in the world. Why are you coming to the person with your problem based on the fact that where you got her from? What you should have did is ask me why you was tiptoeing. Well, why you thought you was tiptoeing. You wasn't tiptoeing, brother, man. Every move you made, every move she made was well documented. And now look at you. You're in a position right now you don't even know what to do. So y'all out here playing these little games and you thinking you taking something, what you doing is you taking a problem off somebody else's hands. That's all it is. Because if that woman is true to her man and she really loves her man, she wouldn't give you the time of day. She made it so easy for you. You fell right into the trap. And now you know all her faults, you know all the lies, you know the person for who she really is. Now you looking crazy trying to figure out how in the world you gonna get out of the situation. Just sit back, brother. She'll jump on the next train smoking. You'll be all right. But the next time you decide to contact me, make it on some other term besides that. I ain't got no animosity against you. But what we're not gonna do is talk about how you got played. Own up to it. Be a man. Stop crying. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Things gonna get better for you. But don't call me with all this mess about what she ain't doing for you and you wish you had never met her and all these things. Well, hey, you made that choice. But see, the exciting part was that chase you was getting, knowing that you thought you was tipping. See, that was the exciting part. But the thing of it is, when you get involved with somebody that's with somebody else, it's all fun and games. You can't convert that into something and make it all about you. Because just like she jumped on you, she's gonna jump on the next one. If not you, your friend, maybe even your brother. So you need to be made aware of that kind of situation. So instead of coming at me sideways the way you did, because based on the simple fact that you regret it, but you trying to come at me hard and strong, dude, I could tell in your voice. No matter what you were saying on that phone, all I was hearing was, man, I fucked up, man. I fucked up. I know you did. It's all right, brother, man. It's all right. What you need, a beer? You need a pacifier? What you need? Because like I say, no hard feelings. As a matter of fact, I need to shake your hand because you really relieved me of a whole lot of mess. And when I say life is good, life is good. So you keep that. If you don't want it no more, pass it somewhere else. But you can't bring it back around here. You can't. I know. No, it's not going to happen, brother, man. You figure out your way out of that situation. You mean you snuck your way in, sneak your way out. It's damaged material, but hell, you had the best run when she wasn't yours. You didn't have sense enough to realize that. You didn't have sense enough to realize that I knew. But you decided to go a little bit a step further. Now look at you. You're upside down. You don't know what to do. You're gonna be all right though. But don't contact me with your problems. I don't care. I do not care. Now, I don't have any anger towards nobody. I'm not mad about anything. I'm just saying that was a cowardly move that you made. You know, don't come back around here crying. What you crying for? What are you crying for? Be happy. You know, that grass was green for a little while, right? But see, when them lies started coming out and the truth really came forward, you realize what you was dealing with. So you need to be careful next time. You know, choose wisely. That's all I can say. Choose wisely. Y'all out here trying to play these little games, trying to think you could take something that's used and dust it off and make it a brand new diamond. Man, all you doing is inheriting somebody else's problem. That's all you doing. That woman is not going to sit here and sweet talk you and you really believe all the stuff she's saying. Come on now. Come on. You fell for it. You fell for it. The trick, that's the oldest trick in the book. But y'all out here falling for that mess. Y'all better leave these damn women alone. They don't know what the hell they doing. Don't know what they want. They just hopping on the first train that's smoking. And you dumb enough to open the door. So what you need to be doing, looking at yourself in the mirror and wondering, man, what in the world? What happened here? You sat there and played yourself. I didn't play you. She didn't play you. You played yourself. You had a good thing going on the low. You had a great thing going. But you got greedy with it. You know what happens when you get greedy? Now look at you. 100% failure. But you're going to be all right. If I ever see you in the street, I'll buy you a beer. I'll shake your hand. Hell, brother, I might even hug you because I know you're dealing with it. I know you're going through it. Bounce back. Bounce back. Keep it stepping. You're going to be all right. Don't let that one or any other ones get into your life and mess with your head. That's the kind of stuff we were doing when we were younger. You know, you're 20, 25, 30. You go through the trials and tribulations. You go through the ups and downs. But by the time you get in your 40s, you can kind of start to read them. That one might slip through. And I'm here to tell you because I knew one slipped through on me. Some 25, 30 years ago, I'm still trying to get back in the door. No, don't be circling back around here. Once you walk, you walk. That's it. That's the end of the road for you when it comes to me. And I'm not even mad at you. Ain't nobody got time for that mess. Who wants to keep going in circles with damaged goods? And we all have our share of problems. We all damaged one way or another. But, hey, man, I'm just trying to tell you the truth. And I know you're going to see this video. This video is especially for you. You messed up, but you can recover. You can recover. Just get out of this situation. You didn't have sense enough to realize all the lies that you was being told based on what you knew about me, and you fell for those lies anyway. Dude, you must be. I don't know if it's being dumb or stupid. I don't know what to say. You know, you screwed up. Get it right. And that goes for all the rest of them out here that are sneaking around and tipping and doing all this kind of stuff. Y'all get it right. Because I'm gonna be honest and say it. There ain't a woman out here that needs to worry about cheating on me. If you got to go get it, tell me you got to go get it. Hell, I'll help you get dressed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that mess no more. You know, especially me, do what you got to do. Whatever makes you happy. But trust and believe, when you open up that door, it changed the dynamic. And I have told so many women that. And they open up that door. And they realize how quickly it changed the dynamic. And then when all's said and done, first you lie your way out of the situation. Then you got to keep a lie to try to stay out of the situation. And then when everything is calmed down, you got to tell more lies to try to get his fire back started up again. I mean, y'all stop all this. Y'all stop all this foolishness. You know, the only locks on these doors was to keep people out, not to keep you in. Anybody ready to go, you can go. You can walk at any given time. I have said that in so many relationships. I ain't sitting her trying to act like I'm cocky and it didn't hurt. Hell, I might miss you. I might miss you for a week. I might miss you for a night. I might even cry. I don't know. Just depending on how much I have invested in you. You know what I'm saying? Because yes, a marriage and a relationship is an investment. I'm getting something out the deal. But back to you, young blood. Don't worry, you're gonna be all right. I know it's hurting you. I know you don't know what to do. And this message actually is just for a lot of people that's going through this situation. You have inherited another man's problem, and you sitting there trying to figure out what the world you gonna do with that woman.